Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean. Please welcome my very special co-host, Akela B. Hi, Akela.
Hi, Jean. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you might be.
I know. It's not so easy because we have all different time zones, all different people all over the world. It's really beautiful when I hear from people from Australia and New Zealand, and I'm like, what?
And the fact that they
Uh,
stay up to watch the show shows a lot of dedication because, 9 o'clock, I'm knocked out. I'm like, it's on the replay. So
uh-huh.
thank you all.
Uh-huh. So it's nice to see everybody here. It is an early Saturday morning for Akila and I, and we are ready to do some readings. We're going to be, if we would just ask you to kindly put your questions in caps and use emojis just so that they're easier to spot and to star. And the questions will be chosen at random, and I have that pinned to my YouTube. And Melinda Salinas is here. Melinda just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Melinda. And
Yay.
Laura Hammond is here. Um, Miss Sherlock is here.
Mhm.
Jenny Berlin, Amy Harris. Aw, so nice to see everybody. Yeah. So mostly we'll have the Europe people in Europe and East Coast. Um, on a Saturday morning, I think a lot of people on the West Coast might be sleeping in a little bit. So
Yeah.
they had the beautiful Shine Your Light event last night. I don't know if anybody saw that. It was really beautiful and a good reminder to help us to remember who we truly are and why we're here, and try not to let some of the details get us down.
Yeah, it was beautiful. All the healing, the meditations, the incantations. And when they first started, Jean, I just felt chills, just beautiful chills all over. And I'm like, yes, um, the universe spirit is happy, is excited that we're doing this. So if you haven't, please go back and watch it.
Yeah, it was very well done, and what a dedication, to spend all that time on air for everybody. And they had a lot of viewership. I think there were like up to 500 people at one point. So, oh, and Jenny said she watched it. Did you watch the whole thing? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yeah, wonderful. All right, I see you, Seven Ocean Skies. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Um, And Julie Hamill is here. All right. Teresa Ford is here. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, it was peaceful. It was lovely. And I think that the Cool Crone did something a little similar to that about gratitude. And that was really important. Aw. So I see Pretty is here. And I think we're going to go ahead and get started with Pretty.
Mhm.
And Um, she says, "When will my life finally get better?"
Wow. And before you clicked on it, I saw that message and because I'm trying not to read the questions because then you might get hits and I'm like, wait, not yet. And you pulled Pre's digital journeys up. And Pre, what I kind of felt and heard instantly is that you choose, how do your perspective on how you view your situations determines sometimes the outcome. And I know sometimes there's some outcomes that are hard for us to even fathom, like, why am I going through this? But like the lady said last night, right? We signed up to be here. We signed up to learn these lessons. So shift one of the things I would say is to shift how you view, look for the little things that do bring joy into your life. And then if you start picking up on those little things, you will start to have a better view on how your life. Don't focus on the negative. Start shifting it. But I'll go in and see what else I got. But that's what I immediately got.
I do see. I feel as though you're not clear on perhaps what your desires or what makes you happy, what your goals are. It's almost like you are allowing exterior changes to direct you or steer you. They want you to figure out what it is that you want, what it is that makes you happy, and then each choice that you make sure it is towards that goal. I feel as though you may be having to make choices or decisions based on what other people feel or say or think rather than what you really want. And when we're in a sporadic um, trajectory or direction, sometimes it's because we don't have a goal ourselves. We don't know where we would like to end up or what really makes us happy. And if we're not making choices, if you like going to bed early and you choose a job that you're working from 3 to 11 at night, it's not what you want. It's really important to choose what you want, make sure it is something that is works with your desires, your goals, your energy, and follow that forward. In other words, what I'm also feeling is that you may be sort of trying to do something that is not really in your heart, and you're just coming up against, you know, um, I don't know, a hurdle after hurdle. So take a step back, take a few minutes, take a look at what it is that where it is that you're heading, what it is that you truly want in your life and for yourself, what really makes you happy, and then let everything else go and move towards that goal. And that's what I feel is the energy around that is for you, Pri. Did you get anything else there, Akila?
Yes, yes. And what you said was beautiful, Jean, because they took me to my head. And what I got for pre is come out of your head and go into your heart. And that's what Jean said. You're too much in your head. So ask your heart, what, what can I do to make my life better? It's going to be hard. It is hard because the head always wants to take control, but go into your heart space. And I got the need to pull a card for you, and I pulled from the secret language of color. And you got the color orange.
Mm,
And look at the beautiful rays of that orange. And it says to nurture yourself. So take care of you. And part of that is sitting and going within and talking to your heart just for guidance. And you will get the guidance that you need. I hope that helps, Bree. Oh,
yes, thanks, Pri. Thank you very much. All right, so I have Seven Ocean Skies is here, and he said he would love a message, so I'm going to do an energy reading. Hi, Felicity. Thanks for joining us. So Seven Ocean Skies would love a message. This is just an energy reading for Seven Ocean Skies. So you're really sensitive. I feel Seven Ocean Skies, you're an empath. Your awareness is very high. I feel like you have like antennas that come out of your head. And I don't know, I may have mentioned this to you before, but I do feel like you astral travel, like you have an awareness, but they also, your spirit guides and angels are suggesting that you consider bringing this information, this feeling, and sort of bringing it down into your own body, into this incarnation, into this now moment. Live in the moment, live as human in your human incarnation, and bring whatever lessons or experiences that you have in the astral or in your, meditations, and embody this. And this is, they want us to bring heaven on earth and to be able to have a balance of ego and a balance of spiritual. So I do feel like you're up here and you're all, you know, enjoying and experiencing and learning. And this is great, but they want you to bring that here because they want us all to bring this here. This is the reason why a lot of us sensitives or we who are aware need to bring it down and live it into our everyday lives to help that energy and vibration. How about you, Akela?
I heard heal, heal. I don't, I feel like, you know, when you mentioned that Seven Ocean Skies, and it's the first time I'm reading on him, um, the, when you're an empath, you take on so much, and you might be taking on too much of other people's. And as Jean said, you know, you may be up here, but you need to come down, ground, and heal yourself. Figure out a way to let go what's not yours, what you're feeling for other people. And I pulled a card, and guess what I got? I got the card, the color. Your color is lavender. And look what it reads: connect to body, mind, and soul.
Oh my gosh.
You can't have one. Look, and I'm getting chills because when you can't have one without the other. So healing, connecting all three. So your color is to work with to help you heal. You know, connect all three parts of you is lavender, seven ocean skies, and I hope that helps.
Yeah, I love that. I love that color. Lavender is a very spiritual color too.
Mm.
Um, so all the best to you, Seven Ocean Skies. Thanks for your question. Okay, I see Felicity, and she says, "My son Malaki is on the other side. Does he have a message for his sister Bronte?"
Okay. I think it might be Malachi, but please
Oh,
correct.
Malachi. Okay, thank you,
My son is on the other side.
Malachi. So Felicity, can you let us know, was he a twin? Is this his twin? Um, and how old was he when he passed? I just feel like it was a twin or hey Felicity, are you still here? Especially with mediumship, we
Mm.
need you guys to be here. How about if we hold on to that and wait till she responds? And I have Teresa Ford is here. Hi, Teresa. Just say hello. And she says, "Do I have a twin flame connection? And if so, can I have more information about it? Thank you."
Yeah. This might be a pendulum question as well. You thought the same thing? I'm gonna grab mine. Hold on one second.
Well, does Teresa have a twin flame connection? Is there somebody currently living on Earth today that Teresa has a twin flame at? So it's like on around. Is there a living soul on this Earth today that Teresa? I feel like it's an animal. I don't know if you have a horse or a dog or a cat or somebody who's living today that is your soul's twin flame. And I don't. Is it a person? And see how it goes into a circle. Is this a pet? Yeah, I feel like it's a pet, Teresa. And I feel like this soul is here to help you watch over your soul and to nurture your soul and to sort of teach your soul. It's emotional and energetic and spiritual, this soul. And is there a human soul on Earth that Teresa is considered to have a twin flame? Is there a soul family on a soul on Earth that is Teresa Ford's soul family? Yeah, you have soul family. Is there? But I think that the twin flame.
I got I got a
Mhm.
dog. Teresa, do you have a dog? I'm gonna wait for her to answer.
Cat.
Cat. Okay. Okay, interesting.
So I'm going to just change it a little bit, and just in case it's the language, does Teresa Ford have a soulmate who is alive here on this earth right now? Yeah. So I hear soulmate, and is there a twin flame alive here on earth? And it goes around. So language, or my understanding of the definition, is this soulmate a romantic soulmate for Teresa? And see, it's going in a circle. Is this soulmate more of a like a friendship? Is this soulmate more of like a family? Yeah. Does Teresa have a romantic soul, a soul on this earth that she's going to be meeting or encountering with romantically in this world? Yeah. So, and all of those things probably need to be clarified in order to get a really good answer from the pendulum. So I do see that perhaps your twin flame could be your cat or your animals, or perhaps some past pet of yours. And or if you would like to know about a romantic relationship, that's a little bit different. It may not specifically be a twin flame or a soul mate, but it could be somebody who is um, compatible, somebody for you that you can live a happy life with. Is there a romantic companion available for Teresa? Yeah. I feel like there's more than one Teresa. I feel like you're very lovable, and you're yep. Is this person already in Teresa Ford's life? Is this yep? I feel like there's somebody already in your life. And this is a really strong yes. How about you, Akila?
Yeah, I'm still getting the twin flame is a dog. Um, at first I thought maybe the dog lived with you, but I rephrased the question and asked if the dog is currently living with you, and I got a no. It's not the cat. Because I asked if the dog may have reincarnated as the cat, and I got a no as well. So you got some homework, Teresa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent. Well, thank you, Teresa. I hope that was helpful for you. All right. So I have ADL 29. Hi, ADL. Nice to see you. And they say, I'm an empath. Will I be a mom in this lifetime?
Listen.
You're welcome, Teresa. You can ask more questions, more follow-up questions. We'll see. Um, I love all the emojis, really beautiful. They come up really pretty, don't they?
Yeah. Okay. ADL 29.
So, you're going to be you're a nurturer, and you're a mother probably to your pets and to other people's children. So you have this really strong tendency. Um, so you'll have to, you may want, it's still, free will is still involved. There's no definite answer. So you
Mhm.
may have this, really strong desire. So you might want to open up the definition of mother or mom and be open to different scenarios. How about you, Akela?
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes we want something so bad that we hold on to the outcome. So let go and let the energy flow. And, as Jean said, motherhood can take on many roles. You could be a mom to pets, you could be a mom to nieces, to nephews. I remember one time before I had kids, I thought about adopting. That's even another way. So let the energy flow, let go of the outcome and just let it flow. Okay, set your intention, and if that's what you want to become a mom, you have free will. So again, set the intention and let the energy take charge. Okay. All the best on your journey.
Yes, thank you. And this is the energy at this time. There's anything can change at any moment. So I see LP here, and LP, you're a gentleman, if I remember correctly. Is that correct? Is that right? And I didn't see Felicity come back.
Yeah.
I think LP, just because with initials it's hard. Yeah, Felicity hasn't come back yet.
Okay. Well, if she comes back, we can go back to her. So
LP. LP, are you still here? I think he's a gentleman.
Okay.
I just want to make sure. I don't know if he's still here.
Okay.
Thanks, motivation. So ADL wants to follow up. She says, I have 4 cats, 2 dogs, 4 nieces and nephews to spoil. Yep.
And they love it. Oh. Okay.
I didn't see LP come back yet either.
Okay.
So
next person.
Okay, so I see Magnets Millions is here.
Okay.
And may I please get a love message? Currently single but dating.
Okay, Magnet. Are you taking care of yourself? Is the first question I will ask. Because I heard, are you loving yourself? I'm gonna wait for, my name is Gina. Okay. So can you let me know that, Magnet Millions? Okay. Good, because I saw an image of a bunch of red roses, and the feeling that I got from that when I went back in was it felt like you giving yourself roses. So if you don't do that, just maybe go out one day and just buy yourself a bouquet of roses. And let me see. And put myself first. Okay, good. Okay.
So Gina, I do feel as though you're a little bit on the shy side, a little bit on the quiet side. I feel as though you are not one to go out to bars or go out dancing or to go out, I feel like you're a little more quiet, like you would probably go to a musical event or something, but it is important, they say, to be social to the extent that you're comfortable. You may want to, like if a family member has a party or a maybe a birthday party for one of their children, and then there'll be other people there. I feel as though it's just a little bit, you're not really outgoing specifically. Not that, I mean, not that you have to be, it's just your way. It's just your energy is a little more quiet. So it's a little harder for people to get to know you. But I do feel as though, I think it's really a beautiful thing that people enjoy your company. You're very
Okay.
quiet and kind. Oh, anything. Well, mm,
So I was about to ask if there was more than one, but there is one. There's one. Yes, you will find love, and it's one of. I'm feeling there's two. I may be wrong, but I'm feeling there's two, and there's one of the two who I feel is going to love you the way you desire to be loved. Magnum Gina. Met them. Oh, you met them online. Ooh, okay. Mm. Do your due diligence, I would say. And that's from me. That's not spirit. Do your, when you meet people, folks online, do your due diligence with them. Let me see.
so first of all, it is possible, but it is also
Okay.
you'll know.
Mhm.
You'll feel the difference. You have I think you're a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for. You have a lot of intuition yourself, and you have discernment. And if somebody is, and getting to learning different people's energy and different people's habits, and if they get back to you right away, or if they're very, open book kind of thing, or easygoing, easy to talk to. These kind of things will give you the indication. If you have any kind of red flags at all, trust them, because that's your instinct. But I think that you'll know. I think that you'll get along with somebody, and it'll feel like that you've known them for a really long time, or maybe they could even have been from where you went to school, or where you grew up, or something that you might have in common, something that but I do feel as though you're going to know somebody in common. But it's not that it's out of the question. It's just that there is going to be like a commonality, or a um, it's just not going to be totally unknown for you. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Um, I know you're talking about, does he have genuine feelings for me?
It's hard for us to
It's
tell which
hard.
one.
Yeah, be open. Be open in what you want from whoever it is you're dating, be clear what you expect from them. And then you use your own discernment to determine who it is that best fits what you're looking for. But I was guided, and I don't know, for some reason I'm guided to these the language of color deck. And color has a lot of vibration, right? And you got tangerine. And here's what Jean was talking about. Tangerine says, be spontaneous, have fun. And and maybe that means, like Jean said, going out. Yes, you met these folks online, but maybe just go out, and you might also run into someone who hit the ball out the ballpark for you, but just weigh your options. I hope that helps, Gina.
Okay, so motivation, you're still here, right? And then Melinda Salinas, if you guys can just say hello. Motivation says, does Spirit see Smith and I being in a relationship together in due time. I really like our organic connection. And then Melinda Salinas, you're next.
Oh, okay. I heard the word friendship. Is what I heard. But that doesn't mean that friendship can't eventually turn into a relationship. Um,
Smith may know somebody, maybe like a friend of theirs or a relative of theirs, or I just feel like it might be somebody other than Smith, but I think that yeah.
yeah, I'm sticking with what I got too. You and Smith will be more have a friendship than a relationship.
But it's really it's meaningful and it's soulful and it's important, and you could feel that really closeness, and it could be somebody that you reincarnated or you had past life with before, and you feel that connection with them. And this is a valuable relationship. It doesn't always have to be a romantic one, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a reason why there's that attraction, but and trust yourself there. Motivational or motivation. Really good. Thank you. So Melinda, are you still here? Hi, Cosmic Blue Avian. Nice to see you. So I don't, is Stephanie still here? Melinda? Is Nancy R still here? I don't know where everybody went. Okay, LP, are you male? I know I keep asking that only because of initials, it's hard for me to tune in. Can you just give us your first name, LP? And we'll do an energy reading for you. Nancy's still here. So
Okay.
LP, when you give us that, you'll be next. So let's do Nancy. Okay. So Nancy would like, I'm a guy. Okay. That's what I thought. So Nancy said, and LP, you'll be next. Nancy, may I have a message from my mother, Pearl? I just feel her being in awe of you, Nancy. I feel like she's coming to you as a girlfriend. I'm not sure if you had that type of relationship with her. She's coming to you like this way, sort of commiserating with you. I'm not sure if she was very open and shared a lot of her own life with you, like a friend would. But she's coming in and saying that she sees what everybody and you are dealing with, and she's just in awe of your strength. She's there to console and to guide you and to be your mentor still. I feel like she was your mentor and still is your mentor. I feel like you do hear her words, like my mom would say this, or I can just hear my mom saying this, and these things, but she still wants to be there for you as your guide and as your mentor. She says, I feel like you do, like, I don't know if you've had dreams or if you get messages from her, but she does want to still be in your life and guide you. I think that you two went through something together. I'm not sure if your father passed earlier in life and it was like you two, or she divorced early, or something happened where you two were together and sort of relied on each other. Because she's coming in with this sort of, wanting to support you and hold you up and to guide you along. She's saying we all have our hurdles to jump over. And I feel like you helped her get over hers. And she's saying that she's grateful to you for your strength and for your wisdom. And I feel like you had like more of an awareness about life and what was going on around you. And she was almost blind to certain things in her lifetime. I just mean like she would probably, I don't know. I just see her saying, I couldn't see like the reality, or I couldn't see the whole world. Or maybe she was like, I don't know if she had a strict religion where she only had like a certain vision, but she sees now. She said her vision and her awareness is open and wide. And she said that she's able to help you. And she's sending you support and love. And she's saying, find me in your heart. Look for me in your heart.
Wow. Jean, you just kind of like stole everything from me. Okay. So, because I was trying to understand, and I'm sorry if I cut you off, Jean, but when you said
No.
heart, I was like, okay, wow. So Nancy, so when I read your question, I was calm. And as I reread it, my heart just started to like race really, really, really fast. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, a calmness came over me. The heart stopped racing, it stopped pounding hard. So I don't know if you have been anxious or panicky or worried about something, but she's coming in to let you know that she's your calm. And I go back to what Jean said with the heart, is because it's like you can feel her in your heart. That's where you go to meet with her. And my that's the message I got. So whatever it is you're worried or maybe anxious of, call on her, and she's there to offer that support that you need. I wanted to pull a card also, since that's really all I got, just to see what she wanted to tell you.
Okay. And Nancy says she was like a friend, but we didn't communicate towards the end. And that it's true. She had more spiritual leanings than she did, or Nancy has more awareness. Yeah. And it's okay if you didn't communicate towards the end, Nancy. All of those things are forgotten. She is always and forever will be your mother, and you will incarnate together again and again. And she will be there for you. And she wants you to let go of any of those burdens or obstructions that occurred towards the end. She's saying, it's not important anymore.
Okay.
What did you get?
The 3 cards I got was, and I am standing right next to you. Now that she's on that side, she has a new understanding of everything. And she wants you to believe in yourself. You can do it, whatever it is. Okay? Believe in yourself. So all the best to you, Nancy.
It was really beautiful. Those cards are really spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the best to you, Nancy. Thank you so much. Okay, so LP is next. And after LP, I didn't see Melinda come back, but Julie said she's here.
Okay.
Okay, so LP will just do an energy reading for him.
Okay.
So I feel like there's like a fear of the unknown, LP, and I think that there is like this uncertainty and this it's about change, it's about evolution, and it's about evolving. It's not a comfortable spot for you. You really like to be grounded and certain and predictable. I feel like you have a certain routine, but you feel that things are changing around you, and you feel you're sensitive to energies, and I think that you sense the energies changing around you. Um, I think that you are very level-headed, and you're logical, and you have good insights and instincts that you've relied on before. But this is all. It's almost like now I have to learn how to do this reliable, logical instincts all over again, because it seems like the game has changed. Like once you learn the rules about one way of being, the rules have leveled up, and now you're still in this little bit of a flow kind of a state. And what your spirit guides want you to know, the first thing that came through is they want you to be comfortable with the uncertainty, because this is where the miracles happen. This is where the guidance comes in. This is where the trust and letting go of the things that no longer serve us, and moving forward and taking a step forward and trusting that what will be shown to us in our path is meant for us, and the direction we need to go in. It's not very comfortable for you, but you will get back into a more of a stable sort of feeling under your feet, a more of a certainty, more of a you'll feel assured as soon as you get there. But between here and there, I feel like, like if we're changing dimensions, or if we're changing density or something, there's some sort of a change that we're all going through, and it could just be astrological from one sign to another that you're feeling. But it's um, it's important for you to go with the flow and trust that you will find your way. And this is what they want you to know. And try not to resist, because what we resist persists, and you don't want to not make a choice or a step. Yep,
Okay.
I'm trying to find grounding again. The tower has fallen, and I'm learning to building up from the ground. But every rebuild attempt, the foundation is destroyed. I've been learning a lot, learning to trust and enjoy the ride. I just want to feel some level. Yep,
Okay.
you will. I welcome. Yeah, you will. It, yeah.
Yeah. So what I got for LP was, first I heard lack of sleep. So I'm getting, and then I got like, yo, it's way too much in your head. And everything that's going on in the world today, right, has a lot of us trapped in our head trying to figure out what's next. How are we going to, what's going to happen? But that's not for us to decide, right? Because we're taken away from our own sanity, and everything, all that is causing you to maybe not sleep well. So they want you to rest. But they also said that everything is a balance. And what you can do, it was 4 a.m. Okay. And one of the things you can do, LP, is grounding, because this is what I heard, grounding to help. Oh, okay. Yeah. Try nature. Try going out. But anyway, before I go to nature, I heard grounding. I think the grounding is going to help balance. And whatever it is you're stressing about, you're in your head about, that's causing the insomnia, you know, let it go. Send it to Mother Earth. Ask her to shift that energy into something, that's for the most benevolent outcome of the earth, or to help you, or whatever it is. Connect ground to Mother Earth and Father Sky. Because you can do this. I want to pull a card for you, because I was asking what else you can do. And I want to give you a color card to help you. And you got the color plum. Right? Plum. And plum says, overcome your challenges. And you can do that by let me pull the card, the book real quick, 41 for plum. Go in nature, sit by a pond if you can. I mean, I don't know if it's cold in Australia, because it's kind of cold here right now. But if you can sit by a lake and just let your challenges go to the universe, let the angels come in and help you deal with them. But it says plum is a color of devotion, dedication, and commitment that connects you to your heart and life purpose. creating deep bonds in friendship and relationship. It also assists you to stay strong through hardships and difficult situations. Plum is a color of deep inner strength and faith. Use plum rays to overcome challenges and discover your life's purpose. So I'm gonna show it to you again because I can feel the heaviness with the lack of the sleep. But there's the color plum. Oh, I'm sorry that light is hitting it. Plum. Wishing you all the best, LP. That's
All
it.
the best. Yeah, all the best to you, LP. And thank you very much. And all the way from Australia. And Cosmic Blue Avian says, I'm also in Australia.
Really fun.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you very much. And
LP says they like plum wine. As you sip,
ooh,
as you sip on that wine, LP, just absorb the color to help you. The color, not the wine, the color to help you, overcome your challenges.
so Jenny says, and let me just see if I know who's next. Pamela, you'll be next. So Jenny says, may I have a message from Doug, my brother? And I assume he's on the other side. So let's see what we have for Doug. So was he younger than you, Jenny? I feel like he was somebody you were somebody he looked up to, and you almost had to take care of him or make sure he got home from school, or you were like you were responsible for him when he was growing up in some way, and then at some point when he was old enough, the tables turned and he started to take care of you. He's older, okay. I feel as though he's always looked up to you, and he's saying that maybe there was a point in time where he was not able to watch over you, but there was a point when he was old enough that he started to watch out or look out for you. I don't know. There was some sort of a change in your relationship there. He seemed to be a little quirky. He seemed to wear unusual clothing, is what he's showing me. Like he would be out, he would stand out from the crowd. He wouldn't like just do the same, like, if you went to college, everybody wore a button down Oxford and khakis, and he would be just a little bit different. I feel like he may have been even just a little more earthy, or a little more free or colorful. I do feel as though he had a magnificent mind, he's telling me. Inquisitive and able to talk about things that made a difference in life. He was a great conversationalist. Does this sound like him, Jenny? Because he does seem to be changing. I just want to make sure this is the same. This is still Doug.
Yeah, I need to see what she said because
you're getting something different.
Yeah, he's not really chatty. I can see him. He's like in a, I don't know if it's like if he like, sometimes you see, and my where's an old movie, like somebody in a garage or maybe in a shed, like they're working on something, and then you call their name and they just kind of like stop and glance over their shoulder to look at you. So that's what I'm seeing. He's like looking at me, like trying to figure out who I am. And I'm like, your sister Jenny sent me, hey, I'm trying to, and he's like, okay. But he's not really saying much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know, because I'm kind of like he had his guard up, maybe like he wasn't. What I'm feeling is that I have to get to know you to before I open up to you. It's kind of what I'm feeling, and maybe once he knows you and opens up, then he's like, "Whoa!" But right now, he's just like looking at me.
And she thinks we're picking up her other brother, Eddie. She said, yes, that's Eddie. And maybe Eddie, her other brother. Because
Oh,
it did, and yes, he did do that. So everything you're saying,
okay. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card because
I know it's hard when you have the two brothers.
yeah, because I'm asking my brother to talk to him so he can open up, but he's okay. Let's see.
So if they're both there, they can both be coming, if they're both on the other side, in other words, they could be coming through blended, or that Doug is saying, let Eddie talk first and bringing Eddie forward first. So who you say he was the wild one? Was Doug was the wild one? The one that wore more colorful or outstanding things? Because it did change, and I said that. I said, "So I'm getting a change." So I'm thinking they may be coming through blended. So when you say he was the wild one, was it Doug?
Oh,
Just say yes, Doug, or something. Um, just so we can get the right one. It's hard. I do feel it.
Eddie first. So for you, Eddie for you.
Yeah.
Eddie first. Did they play tricks on people? Because I felt like if they were playing tricks with us, and I got a huge chill. Were they close in age? This is Eddie. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just so everybody can see, I'm going to pop this up. So Jenny says, I think it might be Eddie, my other brother. Yes, Eddie. Yes, he did. He was the wild one. Yes, Eddie first. Eddie did. And then, so I'm going to say, Doug, Jenny's brother, Doug, are you able to connect with us today? Yes. So is Eddie also here connecting with us? Yes.
Okay.
And so that's much stronger. Doug, are you allowing Eddie to come first? Are you allowing Eddie? No. Is Eddie jumping first? I feel like Eddie's jumping forward. So
Mhm.
Doug, do you have a message for Jenny that you would like to share with us? He's saying it's maybe, like it's not urgent. I feel like there's more. I feel like Doug older, but Eddie was the teaser. I feel like it's almost like Doug, Doug may have been more of the silent type, like he didn't have to prove to you or say anything to you. You knew he loved you. And where Eddie would be a little more you know, verbal or action oriented, where Doug was more, you could feel what he felt. So let me see if I could feel what Doug felt. Let me see. Doug, can you tell me? So when I feel what Doug felt, he feels a little bit of regret. And this may be why he's not coming forward. So Doug died first and Eddie died 2 years ago.
Okay.
I think Doug might have a little bit of regret. And just, I think it may take a little bit longer to pick up on Doug, but what
Eddie.
did you get there?
So I asked Eddie if he had a message he wanted to share, and he said yes. And I asked him, what was the message? And I heard, you have nothing to worry about. So is there stem? And you don't have to tell us. So whatever it is you might be thinking of, and or and I wish I didn't shuffle the deck, because now I feel like he's telling me the card was for you. It says, you have nothing to feel guilty of. But he wants you to know you have nothing to worry about, whatever that may be. And Jean, guess what? I shuffled the deck and I got this card. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So I am wondering if that's what you were picking up with, Doug. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
you're welcome, Jenny. You're welcome.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Huge chills. Good.
Sometimes when you have a personal or a private reading, there's a lot more that can come through, and it takes a little bit more coaxing and deciphering of who's coming through and what it is that they want to say, but we try and do our best and get a message from them, here on the live as much as we can.
Okay.
Doug, I forgive.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jenny. And I believe Pamela is next. And just as a, just to let you know, we are not doctors and not able to provide medical advice, but I just wanted to, sometimes when you just hear about something, it's a little bit uncertain, and I did feel as though this is something that is able to be managed. I feel like you're just going to have to pay a little bit more attention to a lot of the details in your life, but it's able to be managed. And follow your doctor's advice. I think there's amazing research and technology that is able to, keep things, keep your life as normal as possible with this. How about you, Akela? Are you getting anything?
I asked my pendulum if the doctors will be able to help fix the issue Pamela has, and I got a yes. But I want to also pull a color, because I felt like I can pull a color that you can focus on to help you through the journey. Or, oh, here comes a card come flying out. You're gonna chuckle. You got mauve, not lavender, but mauve. And it says, enjoy, clear hearing. I read it as healing, but it says enjoy clear hearing. So I take that to say what Jean was saying. Listen to what you're being told, because sometimes we hear our doctors, but we don't listen to them. So enjoy clear hearing, pay attention to and follow their guidance. Let me see what it says. It says, use mauve rays to release stuckness from your ears. So, Pamela, maybe you're not listening. So please pay attention to what you're being told by your medical team and follow their guidance. And maybe even your spiritual team, your guides, maybe they're also communicating with you. I just feel I need to tell you that. And they can also give you guidance on things that you can do. And I always like to share briefly, because I know we don't have much time, a situation that I was going through. And I didn't go to the doctors, but one day I just felt to ask my guides, and I said, what can I do? What's going on with me? And loud and clear in between sleep and wake, I heard someone yelling out, calendula. And I was like, what? And I heard, calendula. So I wrote it down and I got up and ran and I purchased calendula and I boiled it and drank it. I'm not saying this for you. I'm just telling you the story, my story. And I drank it, and I drank it for 2 days and then continued. And on the second day, whatever was going on cleared up. instantly. So ask your guides, listen to them as well as your medical team, and all the best on your healing journey.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Pamela. And I'd just like to do a shout out to the Crone Zone. Hello, ladies. Thank you very much for being here. They're coming and supporting the Jean and Akela team. So, Akela, thank you so much for being here and for being my co-host today. And your messages and your cards are just so beautiful. I was really a lot of messages came through that were really important today. And I want to thank you all for being here and everybody who's watching us here on SunPsychic Jean YouTube channel, and also those who are watching on Akela B24's channel, YouTube channel. And I have Akela B's information in the show notes below. And we're going to be simulcasting now. So you can go on Akela's channel and hit subscribe, and you can comment from there, or you can comment from here. But please do go on over and show your support for Akela. Oh, look, Jen Bowles is back.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? So nice to see you, Jen. Nice to see you back. And Cosmic Blue Avian says, that was excellent, ladies. Beautiful energy. Oh, you're welcome, Cosmic Blue.
Thank
And
you.
Amy says she just subscribed.
Thank
And
you.
Jenny said she just subscribed. Oh,
Thank you.
great. Great. Thank you all very much. We appreciate that. And Akela and I will be back again another time, but later on today I have Ivana Intuitive coming back at 2 o'clock. So if you want to come on back and join us here on my channel. And then this afternoon I will be on with Scott Scorpio's Sun Tarot on his channel, and it'll be exclusive on his channel. So you'll have to come over and see us over there. What do you have coming up, Akela?
So you and I will be planning future dates. But I will be with the Crone Zone on December 2nd. So subscribe. If you haven't already, too, you can subscribe to the Crone Zone, and I will have the live over there. I'll be simulcasting with them as well. So December 2nd.
Excellent. So much fun. All right, everybody. Thank you again for being here. And we all wish you have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.